Hey,
Okay.
hey, hello. Hey, how's it going, guys? Me and Big High back. It's been a long time. We got a lot to cover. We got a lot to talk about. Life has been lifing. So that's part of the reason why we've been missing. You feel me? Life has been lifing.
Facts.
Life has been lifing, and we just been trying to figure out a way to make it easier on everybody in the situation that we're currently in. So this is probably the next easiest route we could do.
We're potting from the crib.
We are potting from the crib. So yeah.
Yes.
For now, me and LaHi will be potting from the crib. That's all I got, really.
All right. Yeah. That's
All right.
fine.
So yeah, we're just gonna jump straight into this, man. Potting from
Hopefully
the
y'all can hear us.
crib. That's the title of this whole episode.
Potting
Hi.
from the crib.
Potting from the crib. So hi.
Yes.
How have you been?
Over the course of months, or just
Over the course of last year into the new year, till
That's
current day.
crazy. It's been a long time not a long time since we recorded, but a little bit. So I think within that time, I've been good. You know, it's so crazy because I came off of like a high, like when my birthday was, and like being in, I feel like the best space of my life, to that kind of changing a little bit, coming down from that high and just like leveling out. And that was kind of weird because I was just like, I don't know, like I just didn't feel like as happy, as excited as I was before. But I feel like I have found like a good balance, and I'm in a good place and space right now. You know, I have a lot of new things going on in my life, so it's like interesting getting used to change, but it's a nice change and I'm welcoming it.
That's fire. That's
Thanks,
fire. We
Earl. How are
congratulate
you?
you on that. Oh man, let me tell you, man. Life has been lifing, man.
Great.
Life's definitely got me in a chokehold. That's for sure.
Oh no.
But man, hey, I'm striving. That's
I don't think
about all
striving
I
is the
got.
right word.
What is the right word? Surviving. I'm striving
maybe
and surviving. I'm barely surviving, but I'm getting by. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. You know. Yeah, that's all I can say is how I'm doing for real. But
Yeah.
all is well.
Update. It's hard to give an update over weeks and months of time. Like, I feel like when we do it week to week, it's really easy to kind of say like, oh, this week, this is how I'm feeling. But like,
Yeah.
you know,
I mean, so much
it's
happens
been so
between that
long.
time. Yeah, so much happens. So like,
Exactly.
how can I just give y'all an update on everything?
A synopsis.
What y'all want, like a 4-page letter summary? Like,
Letter.
I can't really. Yeah, a lot has happened, but like I'm still standing. So I guess that's the only important part. Nobody ever cares what happens. They just care that you made it through.
Exactly. And that's so crazy because you can only have like a few people along, like during to go through that journey with you. You know what I mean? But but that's true. Rel, you're literally married. Like I feel
I'll be
like
walking.
You're not alone.
I'll be walking in what do they call it? I don't know. I gotta think
in
of
the valley of the shadow.
Yeah,
of
there
death.
we go. I'll be in the valley.
Yo.
Boy. The valley
Down in the valley.
The valley be on me, boy.
Okay, but here's my thing. You are married, so you do have like a helpmeet. Like you have a person that's there for you. So you're not really alone.
No, I'm not really alone. And yeah, I am married, but like she got her own life she has to live as well. She's trying to get some things together and get the flowing, you know what I'm saying? So the times where I have to be alone, I'm down in the valley with it, you know what I'm saying? I'm out in the field.
Yeah, it's funny. I think everybody views marriage like everybody has their own view of like marriage because
What's
I feel
your
like
view of marriage?
I don't know yet because I'm not married. But when I talk to married people, you have some that are definitely like one and connected and like don't do anything without the other person. And then you have others who are like, you guys are very much feel like y'all are individuals. You know what I mean? Like you feel like you guys are individuals within your marriage. But do you feel like you're one? Yeah.
No, yeah, we're definitely one. We're definitely one, but like at the same time, we're definitely two two individuals. You know what I'm saying? So like,
right.
she's not gonna like everything I like to do. I'm not gonna like everything she likes to do. Like sometimes she'll do stuff that I don't like to do, and she'll just do it just because it's all love. You know what I'm saying? Then sometimes I'll just do stuff that she wants to do that I don't really want to do because I don't really like it. But it is what it is at the time. So I mean, like you're gonna do like I guess like me and Nina do a lot of things together. Like we do a lot of things together, but we also do things that are just separate from each other. So I mean, you know.
I guess I'm just thinking, like, if I was married and I was going through something, like, I would want to talk about it and go through it with my partner. But is that selfish?
And that's the thing. But you do talk about it and you do go through it with your partner. But is your realistically, is your partner going to be available for you every 24 hours of the day? Like you might hit your partner at a time where they really can't talk, so their response might be short. Like, oh, okay, well, I don't have much. I can't really say much right now.
Then I'm not marrying them because I need to be the most important thing in their lives.
If I'm on the clock and I can't, what?
Get off the clock. This is important. Number one, get off the clock. But number two, I wouldn't hit you if you're on the clock. Like I would wait until you were home or until you could talk.
And you would say that because, you know, those situations arise right now where you got to hit somebody like that. But if a situation arises, you would be like, yo, I just need sometimes Nina will call and just be like, hey, I don't need to reply. I just need to tell you what happened and da, 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 da. And then I'd be like, all right, cool, bet, boom. And then she'll be like, but yeah, we can talk about it later. All right, cool, boom. But like sometimes there's some stuff you need to get off your chest. You need to get off your chest right there and then. And like right now, the office is quiet, people typing. I don't really have the best time without people hearing my conversations. You know what I'm saying? So like I'll hit you on break, or you know what I'm saying. But you know, it happens, man.
I mean, I guess I understand what you're saying, but I'm just like, I don't know. I would just make time for my partner. If I'm at work and the office is quiet, I'm going to excuse myself and go outside. At least give them like that, like a short amount of time, and then be like, we can talk about this on my break, or you know.
I mean, yeah, you do, but like there's sometimes where it's just not possible to get that time, and so you got to be like, yo, I'm gonna call you back. Like, give me 15 minutes, I'll call you back, or like, give me 20 minutes, I'll call you back.
Right. But I'm saying for you, you're like, I'm down in the valley on my own. And I'm like, I mean, that is different than saying like, oh, they couldn't give me that random 5 minutes that I needed. That it sounds like more of like a long-term down and out thing. Or am I looking at this wrong?
I don't know how you're looking at it, but I'm down in the valley. That's what you know what I'm saying? I'm in the valley. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the valley with the thieves and the criminals and the thugs. I'm in there.
Why are you there with them?
Because this is where I need to be, I guess. I don't know, man. I'm in the valley. I'm in the darkness, shadows.
Well, I hope you can get out of that space.
Hey,
that's a bad space to be in.
We thugging it out. Let's breeze into the topics.
Okay. So these topics are kind of all over the place, but happy Black History Month.
Happy Black History Month.
Oh, I thought you froze.
No, why would I forget?
Okay, well, whatever. I know.
Happy Black History Month.
Yes, we're Black and we're proud all year round.
Yeah, not only February.
Not only February.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yes. So, first things first, President Jimmy Carter, he was the 39th president. He's going into hospice care. He decided that he wants to put himself in hospice. He's 98 years old, and he just wants to spend his last days with his family.
So, like, he like, all right.
Funny.
So he like, yo, hi, you gotta relax. So, like, all right, wait. So he knew he was dying.
I think he has some health complications because they said that he was going in and out of the hospital at times. What's wrong with me? It's not funny. Like, I'm not laughing at him being old. It's just, and he's 98 and he's still making those decisions for himself, which I think is a blessing. You know what I mean? Like, how long, like, are you supposed to live? You know, so at 98, you can still make that conscious decision for yourself. I think that's dope.
I'm guessing they didn't really like get in deep to like what complications he may have been experiencing.
They did it. And I'm like, maybe they're keeping that just under wraps. But I mean, he's 98. So it's probably just like body failure at this point. Maybe he has some issues. I don't know. I don't know why cancer kept popping up in my head, but I don't know. And I don't want to Google it.
Yeah, I wouldn't Google it. Hey, that's a good call. I guess to be at that age and still be like sane in your right mind and still be able to be like, all right, this is where I want to die. That sounded kind of crazy. But you know what I mean? Hopefully if I make it to 90 something, I could be like, yo, take me to hospice, let me die around some family. Won't be much there, but let me die around whoever shows up.
That won't be much there. You never know. Your son could have like a bunch of kids.
Doubt it.
And then that is going to grow your family. And if you guys have multiple kids, it'll just grow and grow and grow. You could turn around and find yourself surrounded by a lot of people that love you. And I think that's a great way to look at things. That's exciting.
Yeah, let's look at it that way.
Yeah. So, Rell, remember when you said if you die, you want Nina to put you in the furnace of your basement?
That's a fact, and it still remains the same.
That is insane. Imagine the smell.
Yo, don't care about my body. Don't care about this leftover core that's just going to rot. Like, yo, take the money, run, go to Mexico, live your best life. Buy our kids whatever they want. Buy yourself whatever you want. Don't cry about me. I'm in the afterlife.
She's definitely gonna cry.
Yeah, give it like a day or two, but don't
keep crying.
Yeah, nah, man.
I just had this conversation this morning. So, if you die, would you want Nina to remarry?
Yeah. And what? All right, so no, and here's how I look at that. I'll be honest with you.
Okay.
Like, because I died, like, I don't want to ever just be a placeholder in your life. Like, oh, I can't get remarried because I was already married. Like, what? That sounds crazy.
Not because I was already married, but because
I know. But like, yo, I died. Like, for you to walk this earth and think that you won't ever run into anybody else that could be like compatible with you. And then you just won't move on because of me and I'm not even here. Like, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I expect, like, yo, I don't expect you to do anything, but like, if you move on, like, I wouldn't be up in heaven like, oh man, how could you? You know what I'm saying? Like, it would just be like, you know, all right, she moved on.
Okay.
I already know your answer. Your answer is hell no, nigga. What you talking about?
No. I was like, no. And then if you do get remarried, then I would at least want you to not like them as much as you like me. I want to be the love of your life.
You can be. Look, yo, you can still be the love. All right, how many loves have you experienced in a lifetime?
Like, okay. I probably said I've loved people. Okay, let me think.
No, not love people. Two. How many loves?
No, like, how many times was I in love?
Like, if this person walks away from me right now, I'm going to be shattered for a little bit here.
4 times.
4 times. So you've loved 4 times over, and now that you are permanently off the earth, I can't. The person that you marry can no longer love somebody as much as they loved you.
No, I don't want them to love anyone more than they ever love me. That's just how I feel.
Like, you won't.
I love hard. I'm a Scorpio. Oh, you're a Scorpio too. I love really, really hard. So for me, I'm going to show you and teach you how to love me really hard. So if you're out there loving someone the way that you love me, I think that's crazy, because I feel like my love is like, that should be like unmatched. No one can ever match that. It's giving.
They might not match your love, but they might match the love in a different way. I wouldn't want
him to be alone, but I'm like,
yo, go, yo,
die with me, nigga, because I think that's just
die with me.
Let's die together. Remember the Notebook?
You know what'll probably hurt is to die and then come back as a ghost. And then you just see your significant other doing everything that they didn't do for you.
Oh, with the other person?
Oh my God. But hey, that's life, man. You probably go like, all right. They say when you go to heaven or wherever you go after you die, like you don't even want any parts of this earth anymore. So like, it probably won't hurt as bad as you think. You probably would be like, man, whatever.
That was the conversation this morning because the person I was talking to was like, okay, the vows are till death do us part. So that's after death, like, you know, that's kind of it. So that I'm like, but in heaven, so we're not going to be together in heaven. They were I don't
think anybody. Yeah, no. I mean,
but okay. So why, when people die, they're like, "Oh, granddad died. He's finally with grandma."
That's the comfort people. Yeah. You know, people don't ever look at death like realistically. People just people want the best. Like, we hear the best when death happens. That's why, like, when I find out like people have death in their family, like I don't even want to hit you to be like, "Yo, sorry for the loss." Like, yo, that shit. I mean, like that does absolutely nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even want to, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I want to just give you your space, bro. And just let you, you know, go through it. Go through the motions. You know what I'm saying? And just, you know what I mean? But, like, it's just.
You should still hit a person and say, hey, I'm thinking of you. But that's because you don't.
But, like, you got to think about it. Be like, yo, because when death, you know, your phone rings off the hinges when death happens. And there's just people blowing you up all day. Oh, wishing the best. Hope everything's well. I'm here if you need anything. Da 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 da. Like if it's a person that's close to me, like, yo, you know I'm here. I'm not even going to hit. You already know I'm here. If you need me, just call me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll slide. Right. You know what I'm saying? But like till then, I'm gonna give you your space until I know you ready. You know what I mean? I'm not. You know what I'm saying? But back to the original question, which is, I would want you to find happiness elsewhere if that's what you find. But I wouldn't expect you to just live this sad, lonely life with just Kari, our kids, and you. Like, that just wouldn't go. That wouldn't be. That's not satisfying.
I don't know. I gotta mature up, because my thing is, if we're not going to be together in the afterlife, then life needs to get the life in now, because I don't have that much time left.
Like, life should have been life, and you feel me? But that's, I feel you on that.
You know what I mean? Like, and it is like, you know what I mean? But it's like, if that's the case, then I'm gonna need this whole thing to speed up, because you're not even gonna be with me when we die.
That's why you gotta enjoy me while I'm here. Then after that, it is what it is.
Jeez.
Yo, you gotta think, like, think your significant other dies, and then you say single for, like, let's say 6 years. 6-7 years, you stay single. And then you walk into the grocery store and you go down, and say you walk into the grocery store, you drop your keys. It's just you, because G-Baby's, you know what I mean? Unless you have more kids.
Grown.
But yeah, G-Baby's grown. She's out the crib. She's in college doing life things. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Let's say you drop your keys and then you go to pick them up, and this real masculine man hand just goes on top of yours to pick the keys up. And then
you get the hell off my fingers.
But wait, you look up.
Off my hand.
You look up and you're just like, oh, hey, thank you. And he's got this deep voice. Hey, no problem. See you around. Yeah. That's like movie stuff. But you know what I'm talking about.
It is.
It happens, man. It happens.
If that happened, what, we're getting married after that? I mean,
you guys would eventually go to the talking stage, but eventually you guys might end up going down that road. We'll be happy. And, like, you know, people might feel like guilt about, like, falling in love with another person after their people die. But, like, I don't know what heaven. You might get to heaven and God might assign you a new wife. I don't know. Now I got a heaven.
It better be me in my new form.
God. That's ask the tough questions. You might not be as cute in your new form. You know what I'm saying? Like, those are the tough. You know what I mean?
What if you're ugly in your new form, Lord?
That's what I'm saying. You don't know. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know.
Yo, if you're not cute, but what if when you die, you're not cute in your new form, but you know who your spouse was, and then they're like, just kidding, I don't want to be with you because you're ugly. Bro, that's nuts.
I don't want to be with me either. It doesn't look the same. I don't know. I mean, those are hard questions, man. I'm glad you asked that question. Hi, man. those are hard questions. Those are hard conversations to have.
It is, because now we're arguing. It's like, no, we're crazy. Now I'm pissed.
Ah, man, I think in a couple more years you would be like, yo, yeah, just live. I'm going live.
I guess it has to be a thing where I love them past my
selfishness.
Selfishness, yeah, because I don't like to say I'm possessive, and I'm not a very selfish person, but what's mine is mine. So
for the time being.
So yeah, I think maybe when it turns into like more like a deeper love, you can love past all of that and be like, I just want you to be, happy.
Yeah. It'll all fall in place. Don't worry about it.
I don't want Gianna. What if Gianna replaces me with a new mom? I can never die. Like, this is not happening.
I don't know what happens with like that, but maybe I don't know. I'm not really sure how the inner workings work up there yet. But let me place a call up there. Maybe he'll get back to me. Let me know how it works.
Let me know when you hear something.
Get the requirements going down. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll put a call.
Thanks, Jimmy Carter, President 39. He done got us talking about all types of things.
Yeah. Before we move on, it's just good to see he's in a good, I'm not saying good headspace, but in a headspace good enough to say where he wants to go. Because sometimes your family got to make them calls, and then some family don't want you in hospice, others want you in hospice, and it's it's a mess situation.
Right. Well, I want to be clear. He's going to be home, but hospice is coming in. Yeah. So he just wants to spend his last days with his family, so he'll be home. Kind of like when Black people have like the old family member just in the living room on like a hospital bed. I'm assuming it's going to be something similar to that.
They still in our steez again.
Huh?
They're still in our steez again.
Yeah, facts. That's something we do.
Give it back.
You can afford it. We were doing that because y'all didn't even take care of us properly in nursing homes. So
facts.
Whatever. But I was about to say rest in peace, Jimmy Carter, and that's terrible because he's still alive.
Too soon.
Yeah. All right, let's move on. I want to talk about Chris Brown. Did you see what happened with him recently?
Did he make the statement saying that y'all still holding him to something he did, a couple years ago or something like that?
Yes. So one of the Cheetah Girls, what was their group called? 3LW?
3LW. Getting a little tired of your broken promises. That was a hit, boy.
Well, the Promise girl, the one that had the list, is the one that was talking crazy about Chris. So Chris Brown came out with a song with Chloe Bailey. And
is this new?
It is new. Okay. Yeah, it is new. So let me see if I can pull up. Oh, Rell, are we going to do the thing where you pull it up on IG on here?
Yeah, I can. I just gotta have the pictures, but yeah.
Oh, okay. I sent you the links, but
got you. Say no more.
So anyway, I can't even find it, but she had made a comment about basically we are still like, he made this song with Chloe Bailey, and she was trying to say that, I'm trying to think what she said. She basically was just like, yeah, we are overlooking him, that he was an abusive person and he abuses women, and we're just listening to good music, and he uses like his collabs to cover up like who he really is and what he's done. So Chris, I have what he said. He basically said, if y'all still hate me for a mistake made as a 17-year-old, please kiss my whole entire, you know what? I'm 33 years old. I'm so tired of y'all running with this narrative. You weird niggas are the same ones that tune in every week to Blueface and Krishan beat the mess out of each other in front of the world. But that's okay. It's entertainment. Y'all can suck my, you know what, disrespectfully. So then he says, where are the cancel culture with the white artists that date underage women, beat their wives, and give these women AIDS? Oh, that's right. They are your buddies. No more fake love for me. Stay out my way or get ran over. Simple as that. None of you, and I mean none of you, can F with me. So he was in his bag. Because, Chris don't really do that. Mm-hmm. So, there were a lot of people. Okay. I guess my question is, I forgave Chris Brown a long time ago, and I don't even need to forgive him. You know what I mean? Like I wasn't the one he put hands on, but I really, like Chris Brown. But I know people that don't like him because of that situation. What are your thoughts?
Hey man, I'm gonna give it to you straight, no chaser.
Okay.
See, Breezy, he was like, 18 when that happened?
He said he was 17.
Young. They were young. He was young. We make mistakes at those ages. You know what I'm saying? That was a mistake. And I only can say that was a mistake because that hasn't happened since with anything.
Right.
You know
what about his interactions with Karrueche?
I'm not familiar. Only thing I know about Chris and Karrueche is Karrueche. That's it. You know what I mean?
You're gonna do that.
That was love. I don't know about any of those. I don't follow Chris. I'm a Chris fan. I listen to the albums, even the ones that had the 42 tracks. I played all 42. You know what I'm saying? I still go back and revisit sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But
I never played that whole thing.
We got to forgive at some point. You know what I'm saying? We have to forgive at some point. Now, if this is like a repeat occurrence, like if that happened at 17, I say like maybe 3 years later, we got another incident where Chris put his hands on a woman. And then I say like another 2 years after that, we got another incident. You know what I'm saying? Then maybe he chilled for like 5, but then a couple years after that, we get another incident. These recurring incidents, then you would be like, yo, no more sorries. I think you're just a woman beater, bro. You know what I'm saying? But like, yo, I don't think Chris is that. So like, I think it was a mistake. Chris is low, yo. Chris is low. Only time you really hear from Chris if he's on a feature or he got an album coming out or something like that. But Chris is low, man. How could you not love Chris? You know what I mean? That's all I know.
I agree. Did you ever? I'm not even going. This is problematic, so I won't do that. I agree.
Did I ever what?
Did you ever hear that? Did you ever see the meme when it was like, "Who's your favorite crackhead?" and someone was like, "Chris Brown is mine."
No, I'm not doing that. No, I'm not doing that. Look, man, I love Chris. I think Chris is the closest thing we got to MJ right now to this day for our generation. So I got nothing for love for Chris. I can look past a mistake. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
And
plus
Chris
that happened
Brown
so many years ago. Like you can't keep holding that over his head. Like at some point you gotta let it go. You know what I mean? Like give props where props due. You gotta give props where props is due. Did y'all not see that man on the Mirror performance that he did like a couple years ago?
Wait, a couple years ago, as in when?
Whenever they did that tribute to Michael Jackson, it had to be around the time MJ died. He did the Man in the Mirror performance.
Yeah, and he was crying and saying that he never was going to do these things again. And I was like, see, I didn't like that because I felt like he was almost like making it about him. And this is just all about Michael Jackson. But it's sad because I do feel like he poured his heart out at that point, and people still didn't accept him. And after that, he just was like, I don't care. You know what I mean? I've done everything. I've apologized. You know what I mean? Did this and that. And you still hold me accountable. And that's the thing that kills me. Rihanna forgave him a long time ago, got back with him, all that. But for some reason, society is still mad at him to this day. How you more mad at him than she is?
And that's what I'm saying. Low key, they're probably like cool. They probably talk every now and again. You know what I'm saying? So like, I just think it's just people just want, people just want an opinion so bad, or we just want to hate somebody so bad. You know what I'm saying? Right. Come on, man. I'm rocking with Chris, man.
People loved Elvis, and he married a 14-year-old girl.
Did you watch that Elvis movie?
Was it good?
I didn't watch it.
Well, his daughter Priscilla just passed away.
Yeah. That was like what?
Crazy.
2 months ago? 3 months ago?
It was this year, and it
was the beginning of the year. Yeah, it was the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah, they buried her in Graceland or Wonderland. Is it Graceland or Wonderland?
Probably Graceland.
Yeah, Graceland. They buried her in Graceland.
I didn't even know that. That's crazy, bro. Well, I'm proud of Chris. I think it's good. I'm glad that he, defended himself, because I think that was important. But then he went on a more rampage and went on her IG and was like telling her music was trash.
Wait, on whose IG?
The Broken Promises girl from 3LW.
What
is her name?
I don't know her name. But did he lie?
I don't know. I feel like he was being a troll. I can honestly say, because it wasn't like trash.
Okay, but like me being a troll versus you trying to get hate culture and cancel culture back on my ass to cancel my stream of income. Like now I'm on your head, especially when like yo, my record's been clean and look, you keep bringing up old shit. Like yo, that's kind of like when like Bobby Brown, everybody just compares Bobby Brown to crackhead instead of comparing Bobby Brown to like the great performer and legend. Brown. Yeah. Like, yo, I don't know, man. You gotta
I understand.
Like, you gotta let people live, yo. Mistakes is gonna be had. Like, yo, what if everybody, I'm sure some of the people that judge and say these things have been in an abusive relationship before, or they're still in that abusive relationship.
Right. So they're personalizing it and making it about them.
Right.
And feeling some type of way about that.
Right. Like I think Chris has done more than redeemed himself. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He makes great music. He's the MJ of our time. Like it's huge, man.
Well, I did find her. Her name is Kylie Williams. She was the one cheetah girl that had the list that everybody, remembers.
I'm getting a little tired of you broken promises. That was my jam too. That was it.
I guess I like that song. It's so crazy because it's like I can't even find what she said, which is so annoying. But I guess we could just move on.
Delete it, and that deleted it forever.
I feel like it's almost like deleted off the internet, which is crazy.
It's gone because once Chris started getting on her, it was and that's crazy.
It got buried.
Yeah, and like that's crazy that I can't say something and get on you crazy how you get on me. Like I didn't even say nothing to you. I wasn't even talking to you. You chose to come in my danger zone. Now when I get back on your ass, yo, come on, bro. We gotta understand.
Well, did you know? Oh no, go ahead.
We gotta understand that like the pendulum swings both ways. All right,
Facts.
Like. If you say something about me that I don't like, I'm going to say something back to you. We teach kids every day, like to be like, yo, if somebody hits you, you hit them back.
Right.
Or like, yo, if somebody tell you to shut up, you tell them to shut up. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on.
Right.
Bro. But go ahead. Did I what?
Well, did you hear that she was already recently like in the blogs because she had said that she had messed with like everyone from B2K?
Yeah, so I peeped that.
Chris Brown gets on her page and was like, choo choo. He was like, okay, Miss Train. Like, yo, he just went in on her. It was so terrible. I felt like, oh my gosh. Like he really roasted her for real.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I literally Googled what she said and here it is. Let him come out with his own record. So genius, so captivating that it makes us all forget he beats women in capital letters. So he can't, so he won't. So what does he do? He slowly creeps back into mainstream by getting small nods for features on Black women's merit. Black women who are more talented, more worthy, but give him the okay. I am swatting the effing air right now. Garbage. Like, girl, what did he do to warrant that? Because he did a feature with Chloe Bailey.
But that's what I'm saying. Like now you're trying to get the Black women on your side to get back to hating Chris. Bro, Chris ain't done nothing wrong. Let that boy cook. Let Chris cook. Like, yo, Chris gave us all these. Let Chris cook. You know what I'm saying? If this was back when he was 17, whatever year that was, I don't remember. But if this was back in that year, you might have some ground to stand on. Or if Chris' record wasn't kept clean like it has been, you might have some ground to stand on. But bro, let Chris rock, man. That's all I'm saying.
Let Chris rock, no pun intended.
No pun intended. Yeah. Double entendre.
I agree.
Come on, man.
Yeah. I mean, I definitely agree. And I'm just going to say this quick and then I'm done with this. But it reminds me of when Kobe Bryant passed away. And I remember my coworker was just like, she could care less that he passed. And I was like, oh, this is crazy. Like, this is such a sad situation. Like, really in my feelings. And she brought up that rape allegation situation. Yeah. And I was like, how long ago was that? Number one. Number two, like the whole situation, I thought like it was settled out of court or whatever. He's always kept the same narrative that he did not do that. And I said, but why does that cause you to not have compassion for a man that just passed along with his daughter. Like, I just couldn't understand that. Like, you know,
some people just worry about the actions, but they don't, and then, you also got to take an effect. Maybe Kobe didn't affect her lifetime like it affect most black people's lifetime. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is, it's different. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and she was white. Different. So yeah.
And it's crazy because like when Kobe passed, like I was at work trying to get out of work. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's like, I felt like my uncle died on me. Like, that's Uncle Kobe? Not Uncle Kobe. You know what I mean?
It was crazy. When he passed, we recorded that day. I feel like we found out he passed like right after we recorded.
Yeah. And then that next day was Monday. And then it was like, yo, I gotta go to work and do it. Yeah, it was crazy. It's crazy.
I need a bereavement day.
That's a fact. Hey man, keep rocking Chris. I'm rocking with Chris. Hands down.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, and whatever.
Yeah.
I just feel like she sounds like a big hater. So next, this is crazy. Judge Mathias in People's Court has been canceled by Warner Brothers after 2 decades of being on TV.
That's a fact.
20 years. First of all, People's Court, they did a redo of People's Court. People's Court has been on TV since I was a kid. So now they're canceling that.
That's crazy. It's good though. Cause like, yo, how often do you watch daytime television? Like, honestly.
Facts.
It's very,
and that's
very
what they said. They said it's due to the declining nature of daytime syndication.
But that's crazy because like my in-laws used to get off work around like 3:30 or whatever, 4 or whatever. They would be in the house by like 5, maybe 4:35, whatever. And they used to watch Judge Mathias. That was like, they would come home, turn the TV on, start, eating snacks, however you do when you get off work, and watch Judge Mathias. And every time I was over there and they were watching, I was like, wow, you guys really love Judge Mathias. You know what I'm saying? But like,
y'all really love court TV.
Yeah, man. So that's. I mean, it sucks that it's going away. But he cleaned up all these years. I'm sure he's eating. He's good.
I'm just like, Joe Mathias, like, I just don't understand, but whatever. I don't even watch regular TV anymore. And I really haven't for years. And that's crazy. I don't have cable at all. First of all, I didn't even grow up with cable, so I've never
we know
in life. That's why I'm such like I just know a whole bunch about other things because I had to spend my time doing other things like reading, whatever, engaging with society.
But like, yo, the thing is, like, I spend so much time on like these streaming platforms. Like, yo, I'm not about to keep paying a cable bill.
Facts.
Yeah, just give me the internet so I can get on all my streaming devices. Like, I just have too much. I have too much other stuff to watch. And regular TV ain't gonna keep replaying the same episodes of Martin for you, boy.
Well, that and also commercials and stuff like that. Like, I'm just like, man, TV is for the birds. I saw that they had this really nice show coming out on NBC. I'm like, I'll wait until I can like watch it somewhere else. There's like a new like black show coming to NBC, and I'm like, man, like,
just get the NBC app. It's already uploaded. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm like, do people really sit down at 8:00 and watch their favorite TV show? I know I'm not doing that.
I do it on like my streaming network stuff that I watch it on, but I don't like, I'm not rushing to a TV with like regular cable. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, me neither. Definitely not. So, I mean, that's sad, but it is what it is.
Hey man, everything goes. We
can kind of skip through a couple of these. I saw something about Ice-T being honored on the Hollywood Star. Honored with a Hollywood star on
I thought they already had one.
Walk of Fame. My thing is, what took so long? Ice-T was popular in the 80s, so it's 2023. Why are they just giving him a star?
Well, he's on Law and Order. Wait, he is on Law and Order, right?
I think that he got fired from Law and Order. I don't even think he's still on there.
I don't watch Law and Order.
I'm like, do you have to petition to get a star? And maybe he's just now petitioning. First of all, I think you do. How long is the Hollywood Walk of Fame? Like, I mean, does it go on forever? Everyone has a star at this point.
Never been. Not everyone has a star, but never been. But I think you do have to like sign up some type of petition. They got to vote you in. I think you got to pay to get your name on a star or something like that. They're just not giving out gold stars to people.
Rell, a lot of people have stars.
That's a fact. And then there was some stars that stopped paying, and then they get their star removed. They just take the star off, and then they add somebody else in.
You have to pay to have a star?
I'm almost absolutely sure you got to pay to have a star. Yo,
whenever people that die,
those might be like honorary stars or something. I don't know about it. I'm just
honorary star. I'm dead.
That's a fact. I'm almost positive you got to pay to have a star.
Oh, I'm almost 100%.
I'm almost 100%.
I mean, like continuously paying.
I'm sure there's a fee. It might be. I don't know if it's a monthly fee, yearly fee. But like, there was people that got their star removed. Why would your star get removed? If my star is up there, why would my star get removed?
I'm Googling this.
Yo, hit the okay Google. You feel me?
Okay, Google.
Okay, Google.
Do you have to pay to have a Hollywood star?
That's a fact.
There is a $50,000.
Did you hear that?
All I heard was there's a $50,000
sponsorship fee upon selection. The fee is used to pay for the creation and installation of the star, as well as maintenance of the Walk of Fame.
There you go.
You gotta pay $50,000 for your name to be on the concrete.
For $50,000, you ain't gonna walk on my name. That just ain't gonna happen. You feel
Facts. For $50,000, I'm gonna need a cone around it so that you never step on it at all.
I'm gonna keep the $50,000 in my bank account where it belongs. I ain't fitting just be giving $50,000 out for a star. Oh yeah, I'm good. I'm not a star. Dun, 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 dun. I'm not
like
a star.
My stepdad would say, hex no.
Hex no?
Hex no. I would never do that. Ever.
What does that mean? Hex no?
Hex no. Heck no. Hex. It's like when you put the S, it's like serious.
Okay. All right.
Deep. Okay, Rihanna's pregnant with baby number 2.
That's a fitty.
I watched the Super Bowl and did not even notice that she was pregnant.
I watched the Super Bowl. Honestly, all right, I'll just keep it like 100 and keep it the realest that I can keep it. I wasn't really wanting to see Rihanna. I'm being honest. I just
really,
yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Like I'm good. I just really wanted to see the game more than I wanted to see Rihanna. It's just not really what I was looking for. And plus, like, you know, it's you just know the song she's going to perform. Right? She don't got nothing new out. I heard those songs already. I know what you do.
It was nice to see her perform them, though. We were dancing in the living room.
Wow.
Gianna loves Rihanna. Like, I mean, in love with her. Like, she loves all her songs.
Rihanna cool, man. I just wasn't like, oh, yo, Rihanna, I gotta watch Rihanna. We gotta watch Rihanna. Nah, man, I just whatever.
I wasn't like that either, but I always watch the halftime show. So
yeah, I watched it. I mean, I watched it. I was like in and out of it. I'm not really. All right, we get it.
It was only 13 minutes. You was in and out.
In and out. I was chasing Kari around. Had to get Kari put to bed. You know, went and got the bottles. You know, it was. I wasn't like I just wasn't really interested in the performance like that. But shout out to Rihanna. Shout out to Riri though. I mean, she. You know, we're gonna kill it anyways. I mean.
Did you notice that she was pregnant?
No, I'm never looking at to see if she was pregnant. Yeah, I
didn't notice at all.
Because it's kind of like, yo, I'm not paying it on mine. It ain't mine. Like I'm not even thinking about
it ain't mine.
I got a whole list of problems going on. I'm not about to add Riri being pregnant to my list of problems. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm good, Riri. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, the world just find out like Rihanna's pregnant and they just run with it, bro. It just be like, oh my God. Guys.
Well,
go ahead.
No, I was going to say a lot of people had something to say because her first son is only 7 months. So,
I mean, you know, after you have that,
now she's gonna have another one. So they're going to be like back to back.
What's the requirement? What is it, like 3 weeks after you? No, it's like 6 weeks, 8 weeks.
6 weeks you're supposed to wait after you have the baby. Okay. So she waited the 6 weeks. I'm just saying to have 2 babies like that. But someone said that Rihanna wanted to have like 4 kids by the time she was 40. So I'm sure she got pregnant and then was like, let's get pregnant again. Who cares? What are we doing? I'm a billionaire.
Yeah, and that's what I was about to say. Yo, I can have I can have as many kids as I want. I can throw 20 out here and we're all going to be straight.
Right.
No worries. I can Nick Cannon it if I really want to and we're all straight. So,
Not Nick Cannon.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? So congrats to them, man.
Yeah,
But,
facts.
It's going to be what it's going to be.
ASAP Rocky was out there. Oh, no, go ahead.
They just be acting like people don't be having sex. I'd be like, bro, it'd be weird. Yeah, that's what they act like. I don't know.
I don't know. ASAP Rocky was out there looking like a proud dad. He
As he should be.
A dad outfit on. I don't know what's going on with
him. My beautiful wife is up on stage killing it at the Super Bowl. There's billions of people watching. This Fendi line about to go up. My son is here. We got one on the way. The food was great. The weather's warm. Yo, my life is better than I ever imagined it. Why wouldn't I be looking proud? Like, you know what I'm saying?
I love that you explained it like that.
Yeah, man. Life is great. Life is great. Yeah. I don't even care that my wife is making more money than me. Life is great.
Yeah, we're billionaires.
Come on, man. We don't have to do anything we don't want to do. Like, come on, man. Different when you look at it from that perspective.
It is. Like I said, the way you just said it, I'm like, yeah, like, definitely. I'm sure I would be proud too and be happy. I'm sure he's happy.
Come on, man. Got to watch the Super Bowl for free. Yeah. Kai was up in Jay-Z's little press box, little spot he got up there. Food was great. Duce on deck. Oh, come on, man.
Yeah, facts. The good thing, though, I love A$AP Rocky. He's a good rapper. So I feel like if he was a lame, I would be like, ugh. But he's not a lame. So I can't really clown him at all as far as like
A$AP, man.
What he's doing. Exactly. All right. Moving forward to two kind of more serious things. And then we're done with this. Feds in Chicago are asking for R. Kelly to be sentenced to 25 years after in prison for his conviction from last year. A large amount of the reason they're saying to give him 25 years is because he is still maintaining that he has never sexually abused any young women, even after all of the evidence has come out.
So they want to add more years because he's sticking to his story.
Yes.
Trash. Yo, if I want to say that if I want to keep my story, I'm gonna keep my story. You can't give me more years for keeping my story.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel like they just want him to like show some remorse and take some accountability and responsibility for his actions, and he's not doing that.
Yo, if I'm choosing that,
it's like that.
Hold tight. I don't even know how to hold tight. Yo, honestly, you cannot make somebody take accountability if they choose not to take accountability. That's just something you just know. We all seen Surviving R. Kelly. We all had a feeling. We all had a inkling about it. It's been jokes about it for years, you know what I mean? Now it's just coming out that it's true. So if R. Kelly wants to proceed to act like he didn't release that album while he was in jail, okay.
You believe that he did release that?
I'm only saying it because somebody sent me somebody sent me some of the stuff from the album. So,
oh wow,
yeah. So I'm gonna just say he said it got leaked. I don't know who's trying to leak R. Kelly music at this point.
Nobody.
Exactly.
Well, yeah, nobody.
Yeah, not exactly. So like I'm just saying you can't make people take accountability for what they think they didn't do wrong.
Right.
But at the same time, because I don't want to take accountability, you can't add more years to my life, to my sentence. You know what I mean?
I mean, at this point, the courts can, kind of request whatever they want to request. It's up to the judge to make that final decision. But
at this point,
I don't know.
Just give me life. It's cool. I'm going to be in here. I'm chilling. You know what I mean? You're going to be in there. Just give me life. You know
what? Just
at this point, just give him life. How many, do you know his like serving? Do you know how long he's serving now?
I thought they gave him 30 years.
I don't know what they gave Kells. I'm not sure what they gave Kells.
How many years did R. Kelly get in prison?
Oh man. How many years?
They don't even have it. Oh, they said June 29th, 2022. They sentenced him to 30 years. So I guess now Chicago wants him to be sentenced to 25 years.
Look, man, I don't know how they're going to work that out. They're going to work it out.
55 years in jail?
They're going to work it out. This is what I'm saying.
He's 57 years. Okay, Google. How old is R. Kelly? He's 56 years old.
Listen, man. Listen, man. Kel, if Kel don't get what Kel deserved to get on earth, he gonna get it in heaven. Not in heaven, but wherever he goes. All right.
Right.
I'm just saying. Hey, man, I don't know nothing about Kel's. Hey, brother, you had a good run when you had one. That's it, buddy.
What was that? Wait, Rell. What was that video when he was like in Ethiopia and he was asking who has their passport and come
you
with
want to come home with Kel's? Yeah.
That was wild. He was a wild boy.
Running across the stage with a sign that said 18 plus or something like that. That was wild. That was
like, God, you can have anybody in the world, but this is what you choose to do.
That was wild. I was like, that's wild. That's wild, crazy. Boy. That was wild. That was wild. He was trying to swing something back to the States. That was crazy.
Who asked I think he was in like Ethiopia or something.
Yeah.
I forget.
He put a whole jingle together for that too. That was wild.
Find a jingle and add it to the show, right?
I'm not looking for that jingle. You gonna have the FBI at my door? Were you involved with Kells? No, nigga. I'm just looking for the jingle.
Yo, I am dead. All right, let's move on. Well, I did want to say this, but I feel like it's kind of serious. But the 5 officers that were charged with killing Tyre Nichols, they all pleaded guilty. Or not guilty, excuse me.
Guilty, of course they did.
Yeah,
man. Yeah, man. Honestly, I don't even know what to say about the situation. Same story, same story, same story, same thing that happens all the time, different players. That's
right. Facts.
Yeah. What can I say about it, bro? No.
Okay, yeah, and I agree. Like, I just think it's crazy, but I do think it's very interesting. And D.L. Hughley went on the Breakfast Club and was just like, I think there's like, something to be said about how quickly they were charged versus, because they were Black cops, how quickly they were charged versus like any other situation. And it just goes to show it's like the same. I don't know. It's just always like, Black people are still being like not being treated equally. Like all of a sudden you guys are charged. Y'all are already pleading not guilty. Like this is moving faster than any other situation has.
Well, yeah, of course. I mean, just because you're protected by the badge, you're protected by the brotherhood. That's about it. We do what we can. Right. But once they on our ass, buddy, y'all going. We gonna get y'all right up there. You know what I'm saying? So that's just what it is. It's just, it's just when it's starting to get to the point for me, like I don't really know the best answer for these situations.
Right, I agree.
We either gonna take the more aggressive step, or we just gonna do what the generations done before us. Walk across states and walk across state lines with poles and signs, begging for some respect and some change.
That's crazy. Not begging for some respect, because that's facts. Begging.
Yeah,
begging for people to care about us.
That's what I'm saying. So at this point, I don't even know. We either going to keep doing that or we going to take the more aggressive approach. I don't know.
That's a perfect segue into the things that make you go, section. And I just want to talk about this. And I know. No, like I just want to talk about this.
Because Al Sharpton, I mean, respect Al Sharpton. He be at all these cases, though. He be at all these cases.
The high profile ones.
He getting paid?
I don't know. And I don't know. I don't want to lie and say it was DL, but somebody also brought that up too. Like he just pops up at like the high profile, like cases and funerals and stuff like that. Oh man, the civil rights movement is obviously a shell of its former self. Like it's not what it used to be. And he is older now, but it's just like, do you feel like they're making like him, Jesse Jackson? Do you feel like they make a mockery of, kind of what used to be?
I think they're just doing what they've always known to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But now, it's hard for older people to adapt to these times because they weren't raised in these times. You feel me? So
yeah, that's true.
Respectfully, they just doing what they needed to do or what they know to do, what they've been doing. I'm just saying at some point, like we got to figure out which way we going. I'm not like I've been to protests. You know what I'm saying? Are we tired of yelling, screaming, holding signs, walking through neighborhoods for us all to dismiss and never do it again and never really get anything from it? You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Well, here's the thing I will say. I feel like especially during pandemic time, I don't think any of that protesting, I don't feel like the protesting was like not beneficial. I do think it was beneficial. I think it shined light on the way that Black people are treated, minorities are treated in this country. I feel like it was a time period for people to kind of stop and really like open their eyes to what has been going on. So I do think that something good comes out of the protesting, but I don't know if it's enough. You know what I mean? And then it stopped. Like people should still be doing that.
And that's what I'm saying. But like, we can't we do the same thing. It's like the same steps every time something happens. Like, I don't know. I feel like there may be better answers. I feel like we should just be holding like a meeting every week, every month.
A Black people meeting?
Only.
All the Blacks get on
exclusively. Zoom it. We can do Zooming in person. Zoom in person. If you can make it, make it. If you can't, you know what I mean? Let's get our community together here.
I'm sure there are groups that do that. Like seriously. I'm sure there are groups that do that.
All right, go ahead. What's up with the
Well, I was gonna say that's a perfect segue into the things that make you go like segment. Only because, Martin Luther King Day just recently passed. And
wait, did it? I thought it was Monday. No, that's President's Day.
That's right. President's Day. Yeah. So MLK Day is in January or whatever. January, the middle. But so it just passed. And my thing that has frustrated me over time is why is it that we have to, do acts of service like for MLK? It's like, oh, volunteer your time. Like I had a job where we couldn't have off unless we were volunteering our time. We had to show that we were volunteering. And I'm like, I feel like that's crazy that that's the way that we honor him. Like he was voluntarily doing this and he was just such like a person that was giving back. He was trying to save our lives and change our lives.
Right.
I just don't understand that. It's weird to me.
Yeah, it's a federal holiday, isn't it? But not everybody celebrates it. That's the crazy thing. So like the majority of jobs I've had, they didn't celebrate it.
Right.
So like, it's America, man. Look, we're gonna give you something. We'll just at least make it a federal holiday. But for jobs, the jobs decide if they want to celebrate it or not. It's odd.
And I think that's crazy because Thanksgiving is a federal holiday. So if we observe Thanksgiving, why do we not observe MLK Day? Or you got to pick. I remember a job where it was like, you had to pick whether you were going to take off for MLK Day or for President's Day, but you couldn't have both. I just always thought that was so weird. I would just take off.
Both of them. Not both, but both. Both of them.
Both of them.
Both of them. I'm on there. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know why it's like that, man. I honestly don't. And that's kind of, now that you say it, I never realized it till now. Yeah.
Yeah, I just think that's crazy. And I hate that because it just bothers me. I'm just like, so you want us to work hard and volunteer our time and give back because MLK led the civil rights movement? Make it make sense.
Like you're trying to make me repay for him leading the movement.
Yeah, now we got to work hard. The reason why he was doing this is because we was already working hard.
Yeah.
Harder
I should
than
pull
most.
up. If I have to come to work, I should pull up to my job. There should be a chair to greet me at my car door. Somebody should be rolling me from my car door to the building. When I get in the building, there should be two ladies with those big flowers that's just like doing this as I'm like, being pushed down the hall. Yeah.
And someone should be feeding you grapes.
Somebody should be handing me grapes on my way down the hall. Everything I have to do for work that day should be done.
Facts. Not your job is already done.
Yeah, I should be walking into a desk full of gift cards, money, any of your personal belongings. They're now mine for the day.
For the remainder of the day.
Yeah,
like,
I should be.
Just have off. Like,
that's what I'm saying. I should be CEO. Okay, and we should be asking. Yeah, and there should be no asking me questions about anything. Yeah,
right. Yeah, that's just been something it's been on my heart for years. And I'm just like, I just don't understand that at this point.
Right.
Okay, so personal question, not personal. What did you do for your wife for Valentine's Day?
Nothing.
Is there a reason why you didn't?
Because we piss poor broke. We passed piss poor broke.
You can do free things.
Oh, we can't.
Rub is free.
Here's we both ended up working. So it wasn't really like it was the time was there. You know what I'm saying? We both ended up working. So, yeah.
Okay. So this man puts you to complete shame. So a man who died from cancer ordered flowers for his wife days before his passing to ensure that she still felt his love on Valentine's Day.
I smoked him plenty of Valentine's Day. He's done. I killed him plenty of. Oh my God! Oh, is that all he did?
Yo, that's a lot.
What? Let me die. Let me find out I'm dying. I'm gonna order you flowers. I'm gonna pay off the mortgage for the house. I'm gonna pay off the car. You're not gonna have nothing. I'm gonna pay all of our bills for at least the next 2 years. You're gonna be living completely whatever you want to do.
If you're dying, how do you have the strength to work hard enough to pay the mortgage and stuff for 2 years and pay off?
Do it before I die.
But if you're before you die, you're dying.
I'm dying.
How do you have the strength?
Work till I die. That's how strong I love you. I work till I die.
I have full faith that you'll do that. I do believe in you. I believe in you, King.
I'll die on the job trying to make sure that you don't have to pay a mortgage or a bill for the next 2 to 3 years of your life.
She's going to be like,
that's a fact.
She's going to be like, although she's going to be like, that year before Rell passed.
Wait, what?
Nina's gonna be like, that year before Rell passed, he was hardly home.
It was like we were drifting apart.
He was hardly home.
I never saw him. His sons never saw him.
I have real tears. I never saw him. He was never home.
He missed soccer games, date night, movie night.
He was so obsessed with paying my bills.
I honestly...
really he was so obsessed with paying the bills, we hardly got a means to spend any time with him. No, he's dead.
That's fact. But you're living a beautiful life out of my pain.
No, that's crazy. Yo, I can't get myself together off of that. That is so funny.
Yo, but you're living a beautiful life out of my pain, so enjoy it.
Yeah, but I think it's the time spent for her. I mean, I get it. Like, I'm sure she would be grateful, but like,
we won't spend the time. But when I die and these bills busting your ass, don't be praying. I don't want to hear you praying. I'm gonna be right next to God. Like, no, God, see, I was trying to bust ass down there, but she wanted to spend time. I can't.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like, You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's really about the time though, so I wouldn't even do that because like I don't like work anyway. So like, you know
We know.
So like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna never work that hard for something I know I probably won't. I gotta get paid a bit more to be able to do that, but
yeah, because that's the thing. You're gonna have to work really hard unless out of nowhere you get this fire job before you die.
no,
But if not, you're gonna have to work like triple overtimes to do what you want to do. And that's what I'm saying. Like, you would never be home and you're dying. Yeah. Like,
and they're going to kill me in taxes on top of that. And then, yeah, it's going to be all bad. Yeah, it's going to be all bad. Yeah, I'll pass. But yeah, I smoked that. I smoked that guy before. He's, man, come on. That's all he did.
I don't know, bro. I don't think how you smoking a cancer patient that literally ordered flowers for Valentine's Day before he passed away. And he's dead now.
Respectfully. Most important, respectful when we speak of the dead. But I killed my past Valentine's Day, murdered, slaughtered.
I'm sure because you claim that you're the best gift giver ever.
Come on, man. I be cooking with the gifts. I cook. The way I put it together, you just be like, how'd you get? I don't know.
I know. That's funny, Rel. I love that you're
for Valentine's Day.
I didn't do anything. I was preparing for my whole life to change the day after. So I have a lot of good things going on.
Maybe one day we could talk about your life changing.
Maybe, kind of keeping it under wraps right now. Haven't told a lot of people, but but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so Valentine's Day I was just really just doing that and like trying to get some rest and
you bought yourself
in the house together. I didn't. I don't even think, what did I do? I think like I like cooked a really good meal because, you know, I like to eat or whatever. So I think I cooked something nice for like me and G, but that was it. Like just chilled. I really just didn't have, my focus wasn't on that, you know.
Did you ask G Baby to be your Valentine?
No, but she is my Valentine every year. She already knows that.
It's not official if you don't ask.
Gianna. It's like, I'm like, did I ask her?
You didn't.
Gotta call her upstairs. Jeez. All right, so last thing, and then we can end this on a high note. I know, because I'm like, now I gotta find out. I think I asked her. I'm sure I did.
I'm sure you did. Go ahead.
No, I know I definitely told her Happy Valentine's Day. She knows that she is my Valentine. I usually always do a lot of special things for her, but not this year.
Yeah, not your turn, kid.
I'm just trying to like, I remember when she was like a certain age and I was like, this is the last year I'm buying cupcakes for your classroom for your birthday. Like sometimes I'm just trying to get past all those things that I did before. It's expensive. It's a lot. You know, I'm still always going to do for her, but I'm kind of moving out of some of the traditions that I did before. And also it spoils your kid completely rotten. Like I used to, our birthdays are like a month apart. I used to have, you know, celebrate her birthday. And then when it was my birthday, we would do something fun for her, like go to Chuck E. Cheese or whatever. Because when she was growing up, I'd be like, well, my biggest present is just her being happy. But then she almost started to expect that she had 2 birthdays in a row. And I'm like, no. I'm creating a monster.
That's a fact.
All right, last thing. Let's end this on a chill note. Things in honor of Black History Day.
Okay.
I wanted to go over like 5 things that Black people say or do. All of us.
Okay.
So 1 is tell somebody they smell like outside.
Oh man, yeah. And outside smell nasty.
It stinks. It's like smells like worms.
Wet dog.
It smells like wet worms. You know, like after it rains and then there's worms outside, that smell.
Yes.
That's what outside smells like.
The outside air musty, boy.
It's not musty.
It's musty.
Another thing that they say Black people do is wash their chicken.
Yes.
Yes, but you know, the USDA recommendation now is to not wash your chicken and to cook it to the proper temperatures.
You know, Black people take extra measures to make sure we get everything
precautions.
Clean. Yeah, we want to make sure everything's clean.
Yeah, facts. So that's one thing that they're saying. Another thing is one thing Black people will do or say is remind their kids they don't have McDonald's money.
That's a fact. And I got the McDonald's money, but like I need this though.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a fact. Yeah.
Tell people. So another thing is they will tell people they must think money grows on trees when they ask you for some money. I don't know.
A fact. Your parents never said, yo, you must think money grow on trees.
No, because my parents are no, I don't remember that. I've never heard them say that, but I've said it. You know what I mean? Like to my own kid. And she would say, yes, it does, because money is printed on paper and paper comes from trees.
Go make some money then.
Go chop a tree down then.
There you go. Johnny Appleseed.
Not Johnny Appleseed. So they said another thing Black people do is use a noun to compliment somebody. And an example is, okay, hair, I see you.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
That is facts.
That's all factual.
And then last is immediately start laughing after making eye contact without saying a word.
That's factual. If we're laughing at the same thing.
Exactly. But do other people don't do that? Or is this just a Black thing? Or do white people not do that? Because if so, that's boring. Like, that's weird.
I'm trying to rekindle thoughts of, I feel like I've only ever done that with like Black people.
Facts. Like in my brain, when I'm thinking about it, I feel like I've only ever done that with Black people as well. Oops.
Yeah, they walk in, then you be like,
exactly.
He thought he ate.
Right. Exactly.
What are you laughing at? What's so funny? Yeah.
Definitely
a Black thing. Definitely a Black thing.
So that's all that I have. Unless you have something. And it was this is short. This was good.
No, short and sweet. Short and sweet. A little hot and spicy.
Yeah.
That's all I got, man. Hey guys, I know it's been a while. Okay.
It has been.
It's been a while. It's really us. We're gonna be rocking like this for a little bit. And yeah, man. So I don't got anything. So I'm gonna just close it out, man.
Love ya. Yeah, I don't have anything either. Bye, people.
We're going to see y'all boys when we see y'all boys. Y'all stay safe out there.